In this video, we are going to talk about an exercise, the next exercise, which is going to be a simple single user to-do list, basically an API for such a to-do list. And it's single user, so you don't have to do any authentication or identify what user you are. It's just an application with a to-do list. And it's also really basic. The description you can see on the screen, but I'm going to show run the version that I already have. Plug up here, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, it's gonna be easier, I think, to explain. So I go to the local host, and if I just go to the main page, it just tells me to do. There are a couple of endpoints. So the first one, if I type in API, and then they all start with API, and then I type in add, and then some text. So let's say first. Just the first item, okay, and I press enter. Then it sends me back a JSON saying that the status is okay, that the ID of this item is this number, and then this is the elapsed time that was spent recording this event. The next route, so this is the one endpoint, so /API/add, and then after the next another slash, just some text that will add this item. Another endpoint is listing the items. So if I type in /API/list, it will give me the list of all the entries. Currently we have a single entry, the first item with its ID. And then in addition to these items, to the list of items, we also get the elapsed time again. How long does it take to fetch this data? And the status code, which is okay. Now, I can go back to this page and add another item. So let's make second something. Okay, just type in, doesn't really matter, second something. I press enter. Again, I get back a response code, the ID, the elapsed time, and that it was successful. Okay, if I go back to the list and then refresh it, then you can see that there are two items. I can add another item. So this is the dancer to do up. Okay, so this is the third item. And here again, if I click on reload, then I get the three items that I have. Now, in addition to this adding and listing all the items, I also have an action to get a current item. So I can have if I use the ID, if I have the ID, then I can go to the local host, the API, /get, and here I paste in the ID. And if I press enter, then I get back the information. So it was the first item. If I type in some other ID, then I get back a status code failure, and is actually also the header. I think it was where is the status code? Okay, I lost it. So anyway, the status code should be 404, I think. No, I don't see it. Anyway, so this is the. Why do I don't see it? I don't understand. Anyway, this is the exercise, and then the last item that we have is that we can also have localhost API del for delete, and then I give the number. Now let me just go back to the list. So this was the list. If I reload the list, just to show you that it's still there, we have all three items. Now I enter this one. The one that I'm saying del, it returns the actual value that was in the ID number, the elapsed time again, the status okay. But this deleted the item from the list. So if I reload the list, then hopefully it will disappear. Okay, so that's basically, there are 4 endpoints, and then you can write. You should write the application, and you should write the test to verify that the application works properly and that you get back the correct HTTP status code as well. Good luck and enjoy this exercise.